say now tonight,
so what it
Hannity, you were right about President Trump. He's been a great president.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not willing to say that. Let me tell you why I'm not going to say it. Hold on. Let me tell you why I'm not going to say it. Are you going to interrupt me? Let me tell you why I'm not going to say it. Excuse me. I heard about the 10 trillion in investments for manufacturing, autos, and semiconductors.
Actually,
I heard those are pledges.
15 now.
All right. But those are pledges. Let's see it actually reach fruition. I saw the jobs report. 113,000 jobs was expected in July.
Stephen
Only
A.
got about 73. I heard about it.
Stephen
Excuse me, hold on. Is the royal Russia-Ukraine still going on that he said he was going to end? I'm sorry, Israeli-Hamas conflict. Is that over? I mean, is that a perfect record here, Sean? You need to stop that about him. He's got. By the way, hold on.
No president has ever gotten the commitments for pharmaceuticals, rare earths, for semiconductor chips, automobiles.
I want commitments
here in America.
It's a lot of commitments that get made. It don't mean it reaches fruition. I need to see it. Last thing, by the way,
if the
big beautiful bill is so big and beautiful,
you were wrong.
Listen,
just
the
admit
big beautiful bill is so big and beautiful. Then why are all of these other storylines? Why are y'all focusing on all of this other stuff instead of poking? Excuse me, Russian collusion. That's what we bringing up now. We bringing that up now. I mean, that's what we think about.
Do you know anything about? All right, tell me. All right, you're so smart. What is the Hillary Clinton bought and paid for Russian disinformation dossier? What is it? I'm going to test you if you want to go down this road. We'll test you.
I'm not going down the road. The Steele dossier speaks for itself. I heard what you said about Hillary Clinton. There's a lot of evidence against. I understand that. What I'm saying, I'm not questioning the information. I'm not questioning the legitimacy of the story. I'm saying, with all the good things that you say Trump is doing, you would think he'd be talking a lot more about that stuff. He doesn't seem to be talking about that very much.
Okay, he is. We haven't added up the minutes. We will, but he speaks to the media nearly every day.
Oh, I know that.
Joe Biden was incapable of doing that.
I know that too.
Well, there you go. That's your party.
I didn't deny that.
Okay, it's you say you're a Democrat. You're now part of the party of Mamdani, of Jasmine Crockett.
Hold on.
You're the party of Kamala Harris. You're the.
All right, so let me stop this for a minute. Stephen A. Smith, I think he's a cool guy. He has a career path that many people will be blessed to have. He's extremely knowledgeable about not only sports, but politics and the way this world is run. Very intelligent brother. But it becomes disingenuous when you want to point out all of the things, the few things that he didn't do, but you don't want to acknowledge the many things that Trump did do. Then you want to act as if he's not speaking on those things that he has done, but he's only crying about things that haven't, I guess, achieved anyone being arrested yet, like the Russian hoax. That's only because Trump is not in Stephen A's algorithm. That's all that is. He's telling on himself. He's letting us know that he's not as balanced as people would think that he is. When he does his research, he wants to know, what is Trump doing wrong? And that's all of the information that comes to him. We create our own algorithm. Stephen A has created his. That's why he never hears Trump talking about all of the good things that he's done. Everybody else who has Trump in his algorithm, in our algorithm, we see the positive things. We see him talking on Truth Social. We see people reposting his items on X, or him having conversations with people all the time. And he's talking about many things that we have done, our advancements since the last administration. That's when we have somebody in our algorithm. That's because those things are sought after. We want to see the positive moves of our country. So we have those things in our algorithm already. And anything else that comes up that talks about the progression of our country, we will have that show up in our algorithm as well. When you don't want that to show up, all you hear about is the bad things that he's not doing. That's why he can go toe to toe for you and say, well, we want to talk about the bill. We want to talk about the big, beautiful bill. What about the trillions of dollars in debt that those tariffs are going to bring us? What about this? What about that? The whataboutisms come from that side of the algorithm that don't have any love, loyalty, or anything for President Trump. They want to see Trump fall. They want to see him fail. But we all know that Trump ran on what? What did Trump run on? immigration, right? Illegal immigration. What has happened with illegal immigration? Did that come up at all in this conversation? No, it's not. It's not going to come up. It's because those things, nothing positive. And if you have a conversation with anyone who claim to be objective, but they don't want to acknowledge anything good that's coming from this administration, then clearly they don't want to have that information, because if they did, it will already be in their algorithm. That's usually how it works. And you will assume that a journalist will be center of the road and have information from over here and information from over here. But you're not going to get that at all. Not one bit. And listen to what he does say, though, because sometimes, even when you're trying to protect yourself from saying the wrong thing so you won't lose an argument, because that's what's happening here. They're not really having a conversation. They're just having an argument. They're having a debate. All right. It's not about listening to what you're saying, trying to get some sense from it, objectively agreeing or disagreeing because you have another point that goes against it, or you can see their sense in it. So you will say, you know what? I agree. All right. Thank you for the information. I'm going to go look into it. I don't know if that's all the way true, but I don't have information to say it's false either. So I'm going to go look into it. But watch what he says about the leadership in the Democratic Party. Watch this, guys.
Party of Pocahontas, Grandpa Bernie, AOC,
let me be very clear.
the squad, the anti-Semitic members of the squad.
You're going to throw your boy under the bus like that. You're going to throw your boy under the bus like that, Sean. You know good and well I wouldn't vote for Mom Donnie. I wouldn't vote for AOC. I don't like the way Jasmine Crockett is talking. I don't think that helps the Democratic
Party. I have a last question.
I don't like
Exit
that.
question. Who are the leaders of your party right now? It's not Hakeem Jeffries and it's not Chuck Schumer. It's all those names I mentioned.
Sean, there is no leader for the Democratic Party. That's why they're in trouble.
How can you say this with a straight face, but then believe that they are doing things properly? If they're not doing things right, then there won't be a leader. If they are doing things right, then there will be a leader. That's usually how that works.
There is no leader. That's why they're in
Repeat
trouble.
after me. Trump's doing a great job.
I'm not. No.
But the only thing he won't agree to is that Trump is doing a great job. That Trump is doing better than the last administration. But he'll agree really quickly. There is no leader of the Democratic Party. If things were going the way that they were supposed to be going, they might have a leader. They don't have a front runner at all. At all. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.